Alrighty, where is my game? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Why is my... Hello? What's going on here? Why is it not loading? Nabil, Hank, welcome. Good to see you guys. Um, Interesting, thing we have going on here. There we go. Right. I was thinking we were gonna have to bloody, restart the whole stream. Cool. Welcome to Request a Route, Nabil. Thank you very much once again, my man, for catching out my error earlier on. This is indeed the correct time, and we will get started. We'll get started. BBIAJ, hello. Are we looking forward? Are we looking forward to the Metro Rivals dev blog later this evening? Isn't it out already? There's something out already relating to Metro Rivals. I know there's something else coming out today, but what was the video that was posted? Was it yesterday with the roadmap? I've been wanting to watch that. I just haven't really found the time. I guess I could have potentially done it earlier. I just didn't have the time though. But I am curious. I'm very curious. I'm very curious at what it will potentially bring. I know it's very easy to write it off with it not really being in line with train simulation. I want to keep an open mind though. I want to keep an open mind. I look forward to getting my hands on it whenever the time comes and trying it out. And just seeing, yeah, man, seeing what sort of fun we can have with it. Naturally, it's not going to appeal to everyone, but yeah, man, I've learned in my time gaming not to write things off, because every time I've done that, or let's say almost every time I've done that, I end up getting proven wrong, if that makes sense. So yeah. Absolutely, Hank. I'm waiting for a request to come through. No one's requested anything yet. So please go ahead. Growing into Zavola, no problem, my man. ASR, who is this? Who is this? That's a very good question. Who is this guy? Who is this LWD admin guy? Who's this fella? I don't know, boss. I don't really know. Have I done the journey mode for that route? What is the actual name for it again? Is it? Oh, it is Spalling. Yeah, I was gonna say Spallingen, to be honest. I was gonna completely slaughter it. Have I got any SNG runs ready to go? Passenger service, but judging from the picture, I think it's a couple of per. This looks like all couple of pers. And yeah, well, wait. Are all the intercity services couple of pers? Okay, so the SNGs are SBR, and then the number. Okay, so let's just do timetable mode then. Spallingen. There's a scenario I haven't done yet. What scenario is that? Retirement party. Ah, okay. Interesting. I don't know what happened at this route, to be honest, like in terms of how where I did part of the journey mode but not all of it. I don't know, it's weird. SBR Sprinter makes sense. Can't you stream SKA remaster? I can. ASR I can, but realistically, there's not I did think about making this stream the remaster stream, but honestly I don't think there's that much hype about it. Like there was with the GWE remaster, but not really with this one. And the GWE remaster stream stunk as well when I streamed it the day before. So I've got no hope that an SKA remaster stream would do well. So I might as well just continue. With the schedule as planned. Kind of reminds me of Extreme Express on the PlayStation 2. I don't know that game specifically, but I know the type of game. And I know during that era, there was quite a bit of that. Never really been anything like I've been interested in, but I'm willing to try. I'm willing to give it a go. I can add the GWE remaster onto the list. BB, and then I will play that after this service. Let me get my notes up and running. I had a previous, there we go. I had my previous one from some weeks ago that had a fair few requests, to be honest. What was it again? GWE Remaster. You know what? I'm happy you requested that, because since I've got the branding pack for the Heathrow Connect and London Underground services, I haven't actually played it yet. And would you be okay with a HST run, BB? Because I downloaded the mod today, a sound mod for the HST, and I do want to give it a go. So, yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Right, how do you start these things then? It's been a while, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's get the doors open. How do I do anything in here? Train lighting on. Signal lights are on. That's fine, I think. Hello? Yes, that is fine. I also am yet to get the graphics mods back. I'll do so once the graphics mod like updates. Jetwash has given an INI file for GWE, but I'll just wait until the thing gets updated. How do I turn on the safety systems again? I don't know what I'm pressing, by the way. I don't understand Dutch at all. I don't want to just do it with my keyboard, with the keybind. Missed some SPRs and journey modes. Oh, did I ASR? Bro, I don't know how I didn't see them. They all look like Intercity. Of course, Hank. We've got a food channel. You can post anything you want there that's food related, boss. ICE1 and SKA remaster. No problem, boss. Should be called ATB. Oh, what? Is it actually like a physical thing? I don't see any switches that are... Oh. There we go. I thought it was all on the screen. Why did I think that? Okay. I think I've got one mod for this train. I think it's to do with like the lights though. It's nothing nothing that's really noticeable. Why are we so like far forward as well? Relax a little bit. Take time. Take time. I feel like that would be more interesting to showcase as we don't have access to it just yet. Yeah, but Nabil, I streamed the Great Western Express remaster on early access. I streamed it the day before it publicly released, and the stream, for the hype that was there for that, there's a lot of passengers. I like that. For the hype that was there about that route, the stream performed quite poorly. And there's a lot less hype for this one, especially because of how lacking it is compared to the GWE remaster. And so I just don't have much faith that like it would be worth discarding what we had already planned for the schedule. Haven't driven the HST yet, been doing freight runs. Really? Talking of freight runs, Class 70's looking juicy. I'm looking forward to that coming into the game. See, that's a loco that I've actually seen running on the network. I've never seen a Class 90. That is like, I don't know. I feel like I'm crazy for that from what I've seen. Apparently, everyone's seen them, but me. I've seen a bloody 37 before I've seen a Class 90. Also, I'm going to turn my signal aspects back on. Because we are now somewhere that's not the UK. Don't know how it works, ASR. You know what? Remind me, because it's been a very long time. It's been a very, very long time. I think I could do with a reminder, actually. I believe like it pings you the speed that you should go down to. You acknowledge it, and then you've got some time to go down to that speed, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. What's good, Jackson? How you doing? When requests are gone, then do the SKA remaster. Well, I mean, that can be a request, ASR. Or do you mean like for the rest of the stream? Am I blind? I don't think so. I'm doing quite well. 3 colors, 3 lights. That's good to hear, Jackson. I'm doing well, thank you, my man. I'm doing well myself. You know what? I look forward to revisiting this route just to kind of get the vibe back of it. Obviously, I've been somewhat critical of it. Like, it's a good route to introduce the country into the game, but it's also quite a boring route. So I'm interested to see what my verdict will be, having not played it in a while. But I mean, I think it's going to be pretty similar. If ATB rings, you need to break us and it starts beeping. Oh, I need to break, so there's no acknowledge. Or do I need to acknowledge and break? As in, when you don't have more requests pending, they do SKA. All right, yeah. So I mean, I think that's a good middle ground. To be fair, what's P on the thing? Is that whistle? The P sign. As per last request, I shall go again. Yes! Oh, bro, I wish I could remember what service exactly that was, Jackson. Oh, man. What was it with? Was it an ICE? What ICE was it? Do you remember? ICET, I think it was, yeah. Good shout. Sweet. P means penis. Thank you, ASR. Yeah, Hank, there was a sign with a big P on it. Like in the older German, well, not in all of them, but in some of the German routes, it means like sound your horn. I think it's more on the the brighter lights. I mean, these are good anyway, to be honest. Couldn't tell you whether this is the modern action or not. That's not there by default, is it? That branding. That might be another mod actually. Aside from that, I don't really see anything that could be modified. I think maybe there's a mod for the PIS, I think, but I don't think I have it installed. P sign is usually mounted on signals. It was on a signal, yeah. All right, Jackson, sweet. It means a permissive signal is an automatic block signal. Okay. An F sign is a whistle sign. Okay. Do you know if we have any of those on this route? Thank you very much, ASR. I'm definitely not going to remember that, but maybe there will be somebody who will. But I don't think that's there by default, right? That's like modded in. The problem is when you've got so many mods, everything just starts merging. It's usually only like harbors or smaller cargo lines. Okay. All these crossings are pretty secured, really. No need for them. I mean, I guess it would still be like safe. It wouldn't be a bad thing. But yeah. Also, if there is some stuttering on a lot of the routes that we'll play today, that will be mostly down to shader caching. I haven't played many routes since I last reinstalled the game and reinstalled my graphics drivers. There is no mod that adds the CAF logo, so it must be by default. Oh, fair enough. Because usually those little details are missing, like the Siemens, for example, and the 182. I don't know if it's there on the Vectron, though. And like the Voslo branding on the G6. There was one that I recently installed. I don't bloody remember what it was now. Like, it came to my mind for a second, and I was going to touch on it after I mentioned the G6, and then it just disappeared. It ran away. No Vectron branding. Was there never a mod for it? I feel like there was a mod for it at one point. Maybe when it first came into the game. They're currently removing all railway crossings without barriers in the Netherlands. I believe they were all gone in 2030. And I'm assuming they'll replace them with bridges. Because the vehicles are going to need to get to the other side one way or another. A tunnel would be too much work, I believe. There's like fans of some sort kicking in the background every now and again, and I really like that. I don't know what exactly they are, but I love the fact that they're there. They had barriers, tunnels. What do you mean barriers? Barriers aren't going to allow people to go over or go through. Fair enough, Nabil. 16:56. Thank you, Jackson. That time sounds about right, because I remember I wanted to do it at a busy time in the morning. Look at this, people. The most ugliest train that exists. Service 1656. And some very small ones are being removed, like the red and white sticks. Oh, wait. Why would they be... Oh, sorry, they're removing the ones without barriers. Sorry, I completely missed that very important piece of context. I thought they were just removing all the crossings in general. I don't think any of the ones without barriers exist on here. I could be wrong, though. Jump scared by what, ASR? That's usually my job. 747 of the rails should not be on the rails, bro. Should be the 747 of the landfill. It's a real shame that we're missing so much content in terms of like trains that we should actually see on this route. I'm surprised no one's made like a timetable mod and added all the missing stock in. With obviously substitutes where it would make sense. EAS alert? What's that? Should I know that? Missing stock isn't in game. Yeah, then it would have to be substituted in. It's also a shame we don't have more people creating like actual trains. Like someone made like a steam train recently. Apparently it's cancelled like just a week after it was uploaded online, but it's there. I was not watching the distance, by the way. Isn't there like a sign that tells you when to like start? Is it start braking or start coasting? I don't remember what it looks like though. Nor do I remember exactly what it kind of instructs you to do. The S sign. And what do I do with the S sign? Do I go into braking or like coast or what? The older NSIC coaches as well, pretty neat legroom, pretty comfy seat. Oh, have you been in them, Jackson? That's cool. Just give it because you got strong brakes. Are they a bit OP then compared to what they should be in reality? Hello, Cora. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Warm in here, man. New preview. I don't want to hear anything about BR until they actually release the bloody update. Like, cool, we know we have a date, we know it's coming. I just still don't want to see anything about it until I have it in my hands. So what level of break-in do I go into, Henk, when I see the S sign? Like, they calculated in the 60s, which no one knows the original calculation, right? Nice. I mean, if it works, it works. Like, if it's not broken, don't fix it. I'm a big fan. So you should coast and then slowly start breaking. So it sounds like it's open for interpretation, but there was an instruction that there was something that I followed, like a particular technique that meant that I nailed the stopping every single time. I think it was maybe the first level of break-in. But then this works on like a percent. It's got like a PBC, right? So it's not got like step 1, step 2, step 3, etc. So is it more for the Coploper then? (747) and other regional lines. Nice. I think, Nabil, I'm just sick of waiting. There's not actually wrong of any. There's not actually anything wrong with releasing previews. It's more of a personal beef that I've got. These guys almost drove me to insanity, man. And if I happen to get emergency brakes, I think I set the brakes to 100% and then press. There's something that I press on the screen, the red box, I think, to clear it. A couple of those are from 70s. Yeah, it makes sense. Food finish and you've got the picture. Common problem. Common problem. It means that the food was good. I feel like you started your cooking a little bit earlier today compared to usual. Yeah, I think it was with the Coploper, put it into step 1 at the S board and just let it smoothly not come to a stop, because it won't stop exactly where you need it to be, but it slows you perfectly so that there's little more that's necessary to do. Got plans for the evenings, has to eat earlier. Sweet. Hope they're good plans. Oh, is it like an emergency sort of thing? ASR, that makes sense. Emergency alarm system. Is that what it's? Is that what EAS stands for? Seems like we're actually gonna have some action that's not all greens. I don't remember that ever occurring before playing this route. Oh, emergency alert system. Hello, Mr. Dan. Were you fooled by earliest mistake? That one was on me, man. I don't really have an excuse for that, to be honest. And you know what's annoying about it as well is I like put some stuff aside that I needed to do because I thought I was gonna start my stream earlier. Ridiculous. Redonkulous, even some might say. The bell means you're above the limit. 3 bells means you've reached your speed. And when I'm above the limit, Hank, like, do I need to apply a certain amount of brake? ASR always expected some abbreviations. And to be fair to him, I think it was my assumption. It seems like at 30% the alarm goes away, Hank. You need to brake according to the ATB brake requirement. Well, just then and the previous time as well, it seemed that 30% was the sweet spot to get it to just... Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, you can't be angry at me. I ain't done nothing. I'm just here for a good time. I'm not gonna ask what happens. I will just, you know what? I'll just allow you to just enjoy the stream. You know, just enjoy the stream. Enjoy the waffle. Enjoy the content. 30% is enough to cover a lot. Yeah, it does seem that way. I don't know if that's in all scenarios though, whether it's just a coincidence that it applied to both the recent instances. The ATB requirement doesn't mean you stop in time. Interesting. So you just have to use common sense, pretty much. Begins with an E and ends in stupid. Huh? See, now you're making me like draw it out of you. Couple of pairs also braking intensity of 3. Okay, that's good to know for, I don't know, whenever the next time I'll drive it will be. Maybe in 7 months' time. Maybe for TSW7. The first requester route for TSW7. Somebody will request this route. With these runs, it's either you do a 20-minute one or you're going for an hour strong. And there's not really any in between. There is no in between. Nice. Expert BL145 will be the last DLC for TSW6. Hold me to my words. You know what? Say less. I may not remember, but I will try. That's actually a very good... That's actually worth betting on, you know. Oh, engineering, right. Why is who hating, Jackson? I thought releasing the same game again. I'm not confirming anything, but if we're gonna go according to the last however many years, I mean, it wouldn't be silly to assume, right? Thank you very much for that request, Mr. Henk. On to the GWE remaster with a HST run. I hope the thing doesn't crash. I haven't actually tested it since installing a few mods. Put part on a truck, but is there a drawing that gives all this information? No, because that would have smart. And the engineers at my place will say they're not that smart. You know what it is? They understand things. And I think it's a thing where you would just assume that whoever's going to look at this will also just understand as well, which obviously is very, very, very rarely the case. Engineers tend to be quite interesting people. Not necessarily a bad thing, right? But, you know. Should we hold an 8 car? See, it's 28 minutes. Let's try and get one at busy time. Around here. See, I want to start at Paddington. That's the thing. Let's do this one. Thank you, Nabil. Appreciate you, man. It will be very helpful. ASR. I don't think the 420... I think the 420 has joined the 232 and the 104. Whether you want to call it vaporware, whether you want to call it maybe one day... Maybe whether you want to call it some point in the future, whatever you want to call it, for me, it's officially in the same, same bucket as those ones. TPWS and AWS operational. You corrected me, ASR, and I remembered it. See, I remember things sometimes. Just not all the time. I was doing a VR run with this. I keep forgetting about that video. I need to either delete it or do something with it. Sorry. While we just load up here. It was quite cool, actually. Did some testing with it, and I seem to get the settings more or less like on point. I mean, the sky still looks a bit funny, doesn't it? And it's just like juddering, and which doesn't really make for a great viewing experience. I don't know if there's much I can do about that, in all honesty. I can delete all of this, to be honest. Not sure there's much I can do about that. Yo, where's my branding for my underground trains? Hold on a minute. Oh, it's there. Okay. So yeah, got the underground logo now done, and with my Heathrow Connect, there's none. There any lurking somewhere? No. Okay. Well. Wait, where's the lines? Where's the lines for the livery? Are they not on the... They should be on the 166, right? As well as the HST. Yeah, like these lines. Do they not exist on the 166? There are like 3 or 4 different mods for the branding. I don't know why all the authors feel the need to all do the same thing. It's quite annoying. Alright, well I might as well have the doors open. If we're just going to be standing here. Me hating on the 747. Bro, the thing is clapped. You can, Hank, after the request list dries up, then I'll allow double or more requests. On Steam, the island's called Island Lion. Now, Bill, even in the game, it's called Island Lion, I think. But it's just... when you save the game, it just gets all confused. I'm glad you feel better, Dan. I'm glad you feel better. I need to look at some pictures and see if the 166s had the stripes. Oh, we're all slipping. I think we are. And the one model author would tell you that another one is totally compatible, the other one will say it's not compatible with anything. Bro, it's a whole palaver. It's just a mess. It just comes down to you doing your own testing, honestly. And how does this make sense? The first 2 mods that brought the first Great Western branding on this route, they were both compatible with each other. What's the point? They do the same thing. Why do they need to be compatible with each other? Why would somebody have both of them installed? For what reason? I don't quite understand. It's all very interesting sometimes with mod authors. We won't talk about the numerous beefs that they've all had over the years as well. How old do I think you are, ASR? 17. I've actually never wondered that. Just thought of something that actually pissed me off, but I think for everyone's peace of sanity, I'll give that to I mean, hey, if it's gonna help you, you know, getting it off your chest, Dan, by all means, my man. The floor is yours. How come the 166 can go faster and I'm still here limited to 40 miles per hour? Or maybe we just haven't, there we go. Trains is too long. Skill issue. Length issue. I'm spying you, ASR. Now you know. I'm really looking forward to the Medway Valley line. Looking forward to driving it at night as well. I don't think the hype for it will last long, just due to the nature of the route. It doesn't do too much, but what it does do, it seems like it's going to do it well. There's a Heathrow Connect for the brand livery. There you go. Does look cute, to be honest. Does look kind of cute. You think he's 23? You know what? Sometimes, ASR, you do come across as like a lot more mature. I did consider the early 20s range, but then I just felt something telling me 17. I mean, BB, it sounds like she's projecting. That train is like a training center 323. I mean, bro, you can't, bro, delivery's delivery, my guy. Like, it just is what it is. All looks are completely 100% coincidental. But yeah, I do look forward to driving it at night. Have you not seen like the pictures of it and stuff at night? Like they've worked, they've done a pretty good job, it seems, with like regards to the night lighting and attention to detail in that particular area. It's just that the EAS also had a little bit of text saying school cancelled tomorrow. Wait, so the government can just like call for all schools to be cancelled? Here, it's like a school per school basis. Say for example, when it used to snow, on like heavy snow days, you'd have to call your school and find out if they're closed or not, because some schools could be open, some could be closed. I said no way ASR is below 65. So that non-maturity of a kid, but not the wisdom of an adult. Now you know what? Sometimes the thing about ASR, he's very passionate about certain things, but it's that like a youthful passion. So when it comes to like Polish railways or some other very specific topic, he's very knowledgeable on it. But then there are patterns of youthfulness as well. Today there was a student and teacher strike. Ah, and on Monday's no more holidays. Oh, you guys have your holidays with us. Is it like a 1 week holiday from Monday? He has told us. Why do you think he said bro's spying on me? Come on, mate, you got to put two and two together. See? Because you're blinded by anger from your engineering team that has now affected your site. How busy is Ealing Broadway right now? Oh, that sounds good as it went past, you know. Where's the district line? So there they are. Oh, it sounds really good, you know, actually. Oh, hello. We'll get past it eventually, I promise. Oh, that lovely turbo sounds. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Can we do this in time on this bridge? Oh, shite. Almost. Oh, it sounds good. And then the rail singing just to top it off. Oh, yes. The horn also was a part of the mod. I always thought he's had quite odd horns, in all honesty. An Andrew University degree. Good luck, ASR. I hope it goes better than it went for me, bro. Lock in. Yeah, just be competent. That's it. But then again, bro, listen. Studying engineering, Dan. Studying engineering, my man. You lose sanity. You lose you lose all perspective. You lose all like sense of what's normal and what's not. What's competent and what's not. You become a shell of who you once were. But that won't happen to you, ASR, don't worry. Also, the comparison videos, like the before and after videos between Southeastern High Speed and the Medway Valley line were awesome as well. It's nice when devs go... The thing is, I was going to say above and beyond, but like... realistically, it's just not being lazy. Like, you're recreating something at a one-to-one scale that exists in reality. It's like if Berlin in the bus was like done sloppily. It's like, what are you doing? The game takes place in Berlin at a one-to-one scale. So why would you have this section be sloppy and then that section also be sloppy? It doesn't really make any sense. No one goes out with sanity after that. Facts. Especially at University of Waterloo. There is evidence to support that. There is absolutely evidence to support that. You don't want to study at the University of Waterloo, bro. What was fun? I know, right? Like, if there's like a point in my life where things just went downhill, it just happened to coincidentally coincide with starting university and studying engineering. Three days, 8 exams, Jesus. Damn. Our process is a little bit different, but I think it just depends on where you study exactly, whether it's college or like sixth form. Yeah, but good luck with it, bro. Lock in, man. You got one chance. Well, you don't have one chance, but you kind of do. You don't want to be like ideally, you'd start uni at 18 and get out of there at 21. Well, unless you want to do a master's or anything beyond that. Then you don't have to worry about it for the rest of your life. I mean, it could be better, Dan, as you say, but I mean, it's all in your hands, really, isn't it? If you're comfortable where you're at now and it's working out for you, there's not a real need, really. But if you want more from life, you want to suck the blood out of life, then you got that door open for you. First time seeing the route in snow since the remaster. It's quite pretty. The snow seems to be quite hit and miss a lot of the time in this game. Like, you'll get like weird pop-ins, or sometimes the shade of snow in the 6 foot is different from how it looks in the 4 foot, and all sorts of like weirdness. But this is nice. I can appreciate this. In today's world, you can always change your life by 180 degrees. Absolutely, man. Literally at any time. For better or for worse. I find it interesting that we're getting like the DHL branding with Expert 145. I don't know. I think it seems pretty weird that we're getting like a wagon livery or licensing with a loco DLC. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know. Just stuck out to me as a little bit odd. I want to do aerospace vehicles engineering degree. Bro, I mean, yeah, that's the big boys league. That's the big boys with the big boys. That's the big boys' forefathers. What do you mean Masters is only useful for visas? Oh, like actual visas that go to another country. I'm sure it has more uses than that. Oh, GBRF 66. You love to see it. It is very warm in here, and it doesn't seem to be cooling down even my window wide open. So the fan goes on. Well, yeah, you'll be a rocket scientist once you get your degree, ASR. Then I'll be happy to call you by that title. But you got to put the work in first. I heard a story that one of the engineers was looking to leave because someone was promoted and they weren't. They complained and got a pay rise. My man. In your mind, none of them should have been promoted. Why? I tested the camera that took the picture of the James Webb Telescope disembarking. You tested the camera that took the picture of the James Webb Telescope disembarking. What does any of that even mean? Like, I know what it means, but what does it mean, you know? Oh, there's a lot of freight going on at the moment. See, I already got the DHL branding. What do I need DHL? Thank you very much, The Pack, a.k.a. Andrew, for subscribing. Appreciate you. How do trains react to snowy conditions? If you're talking about in the game, which I assume you are, you tend to get quite a lot of wheel slip. If you try to accelerate too much too quickly, the wheels will just start slipping and you won't really get anywhere. And if you brake too hard, then you'll start sliding, but nothing more than that. With the Expert 145 that's coming, I read a comment about something to do with it in cold conditions and how it reacts, but I don't know whether that was the person being sarcastic or stating a fact. I took the camera, did vibration. Oh, mad. Like before it was used for that picture or after? I don't know when the telescope is dis... Do you mean disassembled? Before? Oh, sick. So you actually played quite an important part. Expert slipping. You know what though? Like, no joke, the slipping is probably going to be a lot more realistic than it normally is on all the other trains. So you're not wrong in a way. I have TSW and Train Sim 4, but I don't play Train Sim 4 anymore. Not keen on the graphics. Train Sim 4? Train Sim World 4? Andrew? Which is basically TSW. Tomorrow I had physics exam, one extra day of not studying. Don't be an idiot. Go study, bruv. What do you mean one extra day of not studying, I guess? Are you dumb? Go study, bro. It's your life. Yeah, it's literally your life. I mean, physics is easy, no problem, until life humbles you. Until you open the first page and you're like, oh, shoot. I was watching LWD Adnan and I wasn't studying. I'm now paying the price for it. Don't be a fool. They shouldn't have been promoted because they are nothing but a bunch of slippy shoulders who know less than me most of the time. Okay. 1. That just sounds like you're mad. 2. Why don't you put yourself in a position where your excellence can shine through? Because here's the reality, like, there have been time after time after time after time I've worked under a manager or a supervisor that I have had more sense than. But it doesn't really mean anything because I'm not the manager or supervisor yet. So it's like, I could have complained, cool, and I would have been right, but I haven't done anything about that. So it's better I just be quiet. Not studying for another Adnan streamers. But bro, listen, I flops because I used to play San Andreas multiplayer. I was addicted to it. Samp. I used to play on a roleplay server. I was addicted to that, man. I didn't study for my exams. Like, I didn't flop them, but I didn't get anywhere near what I should have got. Center from experience. I mean, yes, you can be just genuinely like gifted in a particular area, and it might there's a lot of people that I was in school with that never studied and got like just straight A's. But just don't let life humble you, innit? TSW4. And you play TSW6 now, Andrew. I mean, to be honest, mate, you mentioned the graphics, but since TSW3, the graphics have been exactly the same. So I'm assuming maybe you're referring to like the TSW2 routes and the routes that came out before then. Because the game's the same game, mate, since TSW2 after the Unreal Engine update. But then obviously they mess around with the lighting for TSW3. But at its core, it's the same bollocks. Chemistry's even easier. I didn't really have a subject that was like easy per se. I knew a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I got a mod that puts guns on those vehicles now. The game is no longer Peggy 3. In November, I got an 11.8 out of 10 in maths without studying. How on earth did you get 11.8 out of 10? Ironically, the maths doesn't add up. Hello, Monkey. I like you, Monkey. You remind me of like me for a very, very long time in my life. You'll just be there lurking. No one will know, but you're there. And it's only when you make your presence known, then it's like, oh yeah, you're around. Hey, you know, it's cool. It's like a spy type of vibe. If you feel like maths, how are you supposed to know you got a low score? Good question. Good question. I don't think teachers consider that when they grade your work. What do you mean you just did? But no, you have to explain yourself. Because, like I said, quite literally, the maths is not adding up. So now I'm doubting you. As a matter of fact, I'm now even a little bit worried. I'm concerned about you. Is it initial to 2? There's no 1. Yeah. Okay. You can say that you're studying for English now. Yeah, you're bang your English though. Your English is fine. You don't even type like somebody who English isn't their first language. Like, it's very, 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 very rare that you'll make like some sort of grammatical error. So that, yeah, cool. I can understand if you're confident about that. Here comes nice, Dan. See, we've changed you, Dan. Just 20 minutes in an LWD stream, and your whole mood can change. I love it. What Dan said, that's very true. Life advice, I love it. And also, do what you want to do. I'm not gonna lie. Since I left school, so in school, when it came to like choosing what I wanted to study in college, I didn't know. There was nothing that I actually desired to study. There's nothing that I wanted to pursue, and it was just from a conversation that I was having with my parents about like possible options based on like my interest, because I was really into Formula One. So they mentioned engineering among a bunch of other things, and I was like, I just stuck with it. I was like, oh yeah, engineering, okay, yeah, let's do that then. Let's give it a try. And because there was never a passion for it, never a desire, I never gave a toss about it. It just never worked out. I studied it 3 different times and failed every single time. And then more recently, I studied it. I studied railway engineering, and I passed that year. I didn't continue studying it, but I passed that year because that was actually something I was relatively interested in. Although that year was nothing to do with the railway, but I guess it was just because I knew that railway stuff was coming, and that was maybe what sort of kept me locked in. But yeah, man. And my third attempt, especially studying regular engineering, sorry, mechanical engineering was what really, yeah, it really done me in several different ways. Several different ways. Your parents tell you that you can do anything but be a car mechanic, as your father's when he says it sucks, bro. Listen, Bible says honor your parents. However, you just can't be dictated by them, man. Because it will be your life. You'll move out at some point in your 20s or maybe even your late teens. And are you gonna be doing something you don't like or just living a life you don't enjoy because of something it told you either to do or not do? I know a person personally who is very, very, very successful at something that he does. Very successful. I mean, he gets flown out, he gets paid good, he's popping. And that thing, and the thing that he gets paid for, he actually got kicked out for it. His parents just straight up kicked him out. They just disowned him because that's what he chose to do. And it wasn't until they started seeing that he was successful at it and it was bringing in money for him that they were like, oh, okay, maybe we can get behind this. So, you know, absolutely respect your parents, give them honor, but there has to be boundaries when you get to a certain age. I just need to ask for a few $1 billion for a rocket to be put on my ass. Nice, good man, good stuff. I just don't care. It's causing it a passion. No, absolutely, it's worked out. It's worked out in that sense. But you know, in terms of if that just happened to be your passion, that's what you wanted to do. Sorry, Nabil, I did. What FGW branding mod do I have? The 25k V1. Sorry, bro. You know what, Dan? Whenever I hear that, I wonder if it's true. I've never heard a teacher tell a student, "We're never gonna be this. We're never gonna be that." Like they'll use it as sort of like a threat. But I've never actually, like, you know, you hear it in songs a lot of the time. Mostly, teacher said, "I'd never be this," and now look, da 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 da. And it's like, did they really though? Did somebody really tell you that though? Canadian Bear, welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. Where's SK? What is it called? What's SKA called? What's it? What's its government name, bro? I've never had to filter roots out. Where is this root, bro? I don't know what it's called. Oh wait, it's Schlachfrasser. That's where it is. Yeah, I forgot. It's one of those ones. Come on, man. It's old school. Eh, so what did you want? I see you won. Let's do that, boss. I see you won. Okay, this one. 7:38 is as close as we're gonna get to a busy run, and it's 38 minutes. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Yay. Pretty fucking solid. Didn't you say the Bill did good in the chemistry exam or something too long ago? I don't know. I don't know what the Bill's doing. They said it multiple times. Really? Wow. Something's going on in Ireland, bro. Thank you, ASR. Jackson, yeah, it should be. I haven't actually done this route at all since we got it. I hope so. It should be. I'll be a little bit concerned if it's not. Alrighty. I mean, it looks good. Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Ooh, I don't know, man. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Right. Crack the doors open. Right. Where do I need to press? LZB on, PZB on, C for on. Thank you very much. Do I need to press anything else? I don't know. I'm not testing any indicators, boss. I trust on my indicators. Yo, we need an expert ICE, you know. I don't know why, but we do. It would be quite cool, I think. Whoa, hello. I don't think I need to press anything there. Person sounds really depressed. Train lights and that. Where's all of that? All of that stuff. How do I know my train lights are on? What's this? Yo, where's my ICE1 mod? Why do I not have that? Did it get removed? Is it the one that got removed? I don't know. This isn't modded, right? This is like basic. Yeah, because I think the modded one comes with a phone somewhere. Not many pots of gold on the rainbows recently. Oh, bro's going poetic. I saw grass with weird reflections on one of the previews. You're probably going to see it here. Oh, somebody posted a screenshot actually on the forum. It was like a whole section of weird grass. Netanyahu. As in grass that feels like plastic because it literally has reflections from plastic. Yeah, it didn't look good. It didn't. I remember that much. I don't remember much detail other than that. Pardon me, but it was terrible. You're not under NDA anymore. Oi, oi. Where is it posted? Where in Discord? Oh, wait, what's this? It looks like a Call of Duty blink. What is this? I can't tell. Is that space in the background? Are you on a plane? Oh, sorry, bro, ASR. I did not see your request to play this at all in the chat in Discord. I just didn't feel like I said, man. I just didn't feel at all like it was worth. Like if it was serious, man, I would have like cancelled the streams until I made the videos I'm happy with, and then did a stream today. I don't know, man. Just didn't see much point in it. That's the James Webb. What am I looking at exactly? It's quite hard to tell. I can't decipher the image. What's the shiny? Because it wanted me to lock the door, Jackson. And I wasn't doing so because of the red signal. But then I thought, okay, what if it's one of those ones where the red signal is tied to the doors and it's waiting for me to lock the doors so that the signal turns green. Hello, I'm a passenger service and I need to go now, please, boss. Thank you. I tested parts for spaceships, airplanes, possible SpaceX stuff. Wait, in your current role? In your current role, Dan? Oh, your last job. Why did you leave? What made you leave? Seems bloody cool. Right, I need to lock in now. We're in Germany. I haven't driven in Germany in quite a while. TZB and them and there. These speed signs look really fake. Surely the real ones don't look like this. The fonts look so off, just like for the UK ones. What a joke of a horn. I got beef with a lot of these horns, you know. Horn is an important aspect of the train. And they just make a mockery of it. Sifa's very slow, by the way. Like it activates, then it takes like a 1.5 seconds, and then it like finishes. Now it's busy timetable, man. We love it. We love it, love it, love it. That's what I want to see. They still got the Pringles. Shout out the Pringles vending machines, man. Listen, if you were playing TSW in the Pringles vending machine era, you're a real TSW player. Nice emote, Jackson. Look at the grass. I'd rather not, ASR. Now you've ruined it for me now, mate. I'd rather not. I just caught it. I was on the right hand side now. Jesus Christ. It's called Navi Moon. Huh. If it was sunny, you'd notice more. Well, good that it's not then. I'm using the realistic weather. Yes, see, bro, there's even a mod for temporary speed signs. Look at that. Look at that. The default one don't look like that. Don't be fooled. Do not be fooled. Oh, brother, this is not doing it. That isn't that braking speed was not doing it at all. Something has to be done about that. Something absolutely has to be done. You can't get TSW 6 for the PlayStation 4. You can, Andrew. You absolutely can, mate. Most of them are complete dicks and broke me even more. Okay, you know what, Dan? Yeah, fair enough. To a degree. To a degree. No amount of money will keep me, personally, in a particular job. To a degree. You know, if I was getting paid big bank, but I hated the job, I'm sticking it out for a year or two. I'm not going to lie, bro, before I leave. Absolutely not, Mark. Absolutely, mate. Go ahead. Yeah, Jackson, I don't understand how things like that... There are a lot of things, yeah, that to catch them, like to see that the grass looks like this, all somebody needed to do during testing... Guess what? You will not believe how simple it is. You never believe it. Let me land. All they would have had to do... You ready? Was drive. I'll add it now onto the list, Mark. I'll let you know what we got coming up as well. So after this, we got an S-Bahn Frankfurt run, and then it will be your Birmingham Cross City. I'll do the 170 timetable. Got air balloon 2, am I right? Nice, thanks. Thank you for that. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to get a glimpse of the hot air balloon on SKA. Where is it? Have I missed it? Is it gone? Is it gone forever? It's gone. I missed my opportunity, my one shot. Yeah, this grass is diabolical, man. From what I understand, after reading a conversation on the forum about this remaster, it's a new third party, I think, that did it, and I guess like sort of like a test. And with all due respect, man, with all due respect, even as a first run, it's got to be better than this, man. It had to be better than this. It's not looking good for any other projects that they want to dip their hands into. Busy installing TSW mods. Still, after the other day. Good luck, man. If you want, bro, can't I just copy and paste my DLC folder and or all the mods there, and then upload them to Google Drive, and you can just install them yourself? Have I ever seen a hot air balloon IRL? I don't. Ooh. I want to say I have, but I can't say that. Why? Why? No. This can't be. I missed something. I missed a signal somewhere. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you, Jackson. You manifested it. Muppet. You've ridden on 2, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. Listen, I'll happily take a helicopter ride, right? I don't know if I'd go beyond that in terms of risk and take a hot air balloon ride. Those things are too risky, man. I think I would, you know. I think I would, but Jesus, man. You do it yourself? No worries, bro. I was there for 2 years, wasn't valued, hated what I was doing, basically a glorified report writer, treated like dirt, made me cry loads of times. People took credit for things that you did. People said I did things when I didn't, which is my biggest pet peeve. Oh my god, I hate that. I hate that. Apparently it's ADHD related. I don't know if that's true. Oh, hey, look at the diesel smoke. Oh, okay. Oh, that was solid. But yeah, that's oh my god, bro. Growing up, if you want to like if you want to trigger me, just put something on me that I didn't actually do. Oh my god, it was traumatic. It was genuinely traumatic for me. I'm not the Muppet. You're the Muppet. What did I miss, man? I'm just gonna acknowledge everything I see now. I think that's the overspeed protection approach. Oh, did I not miss a signal or anything? There would have been a sign for it though, wouldn't there? What do you mean? Bro thinks it's risky. Brother. A hot air balloon. I don't how flimsy a hot air balloon is. What do you mean bro thinks it's risky? Bro indeed thinks it's risky and knows that it's risky. What do you mean? This mod completely replaces the Mount Auburn 363 with the 294 logo. Please note the services are designed to work with a 363. Some services might derail or have bugs as a 294 is longer than 363. I mean, what can you say, you know? There are a lot of mods that I just look at and think, why has someone put in work and effort into doing this? But, I mean, more power to them, man. What can I say? More power to them. Oh, my days, I didn't mean to do that. More power to them. That's why it's very important to read the descriptions. And a lot of the ones that I think that for are substitution ones. But then I realized there's one guy in particular who just does requests. Like if somebody just wants a particular train to be replaced with another one, no matter how little sense it makes, he'll just do it. And I just stopped paying attention to his mods. Like, fair enough. I guess there's a cool aspect of that, right? Like, you want some funky substitution and somebody does it. It's cool. But that's, I mean, I don't know, man. Go and play trains for that, you know? Cross City branch is cool. With the 170 timetable, absolutely, Mark. Absolutely. I was lucky that I was put through a situation like my first job. I know what it's like and how to handle it. Yeah, listen, in any bad situation, bro, it's always good to take. Absolutely. Even if all that good is experience, then at the very least, if you find yourself in that situation again, it's not going to do you the same way. Doesn't that guy do... No, that guy does timetables, Nabil. That guy does timetables. Pretty... In relation to a lot of others, in comparison, I should say, quite poor timetables. There's another guy as well, Unique Creations. The way he goes about his mods are very interesting. Very, very interesting. It seems way overcomplicated. I don't really know why. Oh, done it. I got it. Just. type of person never to credit for things that other people did, and if something happened, then it wasn't my fault. I didn't throw anybody on the bus. Yeah, bro, it's hard. See those places there, yeah. They'll test you. Are you really like? Are you real? Do you stick to your principles? Hello, Transport Legend. How you doing, mate? Just heading towards the football. Just thought I'd pop in and say hi. Appreciate you, mate. What match are you going to? Well, summer and spring makes sense here, so that would be the season for them, right? But bro, they're flimsy. They're flimsy. No matter how many times you see them, it don't change it. If you miss something, you own it, so you miss. That's it, man. That's what I'm teaching my kids. Whenever they would do something wrong and try and like lie about it, I'm like, listen, you've done it. You've done it. Own it. Take responsibility. You can't go back from it. No point lying about it and just becoming known as a liar. Own it. How many bloody Celtic versus Livingston? Are Celtic still goated? Like, I remember like 10, 15 years ago, they were just doing a madness. I just realised you mentioned Oxlade-Chamberlain. Damn. It's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Since his Arsenal days. What, it's like a hot air balloon competition, ASR. How does that work? Finally done it, boys. I got my chewing gum. There's a lot of freight this morning, eh? Third, really? See, the last time I was tuned in, Celtic were just winning the league year after year after year after year. Who has the biggest wins? Yeah, thanks, Jackson. Please explain it to me in Fortnite terms. One person you don't want seeing your past that you want to forget about is Nabil. I know bro's gonna save that quote in his book of quotes and just whip it out at the most random of times. This was my first German route, man. I had no idea what PZ. Bro, I turned on PZB when I just started playing Train Sim. And I just kept getting breaks, man. Like, bro, what the hell's going on, man? The guy's screaming at me in German. Train just keeps stopping. Just turn that crap off. We've come far, man. That was 2021. Commas never disappoint, bro. Commas never disappoint. New or old, to be honest. Always an interesting dive. One hot air balloon goes and flies. It throws a marker and notifies everyone else where it is, and then everyone else has to throw another marker as close as possible to the initial one. Okay, so do they try and fly to where that marker is and let off their one? Or are they all in different places and they have to aim as close to the marker as possible? How does that work? Just like a target or balls, whatever you want to call it. But aren't you, like, don't you have an advantage if you're close? We always win the league and even Scottish Cup, but we lost this year to St Mirren because of Wilfred Nancy. Oh, hello. LZB, take the reins, boss. I'm chilling. So it's an interesting time, then, Transport Legends. An interesting time indeed. It's like it sounds like a falling off, but not entirely falling off. Wins who lands closer. Yeah, but you're at an advantage if you're close to the thing, like by the okay, how would you play it, ASR? Lead me from the get-go. How would you play it from the get-go? Now he trots around the pitch like a twat. The Cross is one of your fave? Or what, Cross City? I'm so glad that route has actually been sort of resurrected. I say resurrected. Oh, snap, I stop here. Oh, snap. I stopped there. Yee. I need to start paying attention to the stop markers, bro. Oops. This is Köln Aachen. Classic. A classic German route. I will AS. I'm just waiting to release the brakes fully. Today, Andrew, 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 50 seconds. So the best team in Scotland. I mean, I don't know how much competition there is. I'll be surprised even if Celtic aren't the team they used to be. Twitter show 1 hour 27:40. Well, it takes a couple seconds for all the platforms to connect. But I pressed start streaming that long ago. That's the name of the. It's the name of the DLC, Mark. Köln Aachen. I'll show it to you after the thing, and then you'll see it for yourself. After this run. That's our Lokführer. Lokführer. For the day. I saw the Wi-Fi signal, Wi-Fi image. I thought I was in 2000. That's why I said ASR. Go faster. What? Right through the red signal, Mark. You trying to set me up? I don't stream anymore. I was bullied off my channel, so I'm not bothering anymore. Andrew, the internet is home to so many trolls, mate. You have to expect it. And you gotta just brush it off. I have been harassed, my friend. Straight up harassed. Yo, there's no way there's no way the S-Bahn is getting priority over an ICE, right? There's just no shot. Okay, we're not giving priority to that. What are we waiting for here? Something's coming on our left. There's a green signal. Why? What are we possibly giving way to, bro? I know it's not that. I know it's not this. I know it's not this, bro. It's going to Bologna. I know that's not what we're waiting for right now, bro. We're not waiting for a freight to go past. Am I playing? Am I on Simrail? What are we doing here? Let's talk about the 2018 timetable and the 2000. Let's talk, bro. There's nothing to talk about, G. That whole we should have seen the signs, man. For the way it was done in the beginning, we should have seen the signs, bro. They're just. I feel like there's a mission to make that route the most confusing, worst one possible. Mark, I can't put my foot down, lads. We got a red. Events. Okay, guys. Okay. All right. Enough. All right. Bro, you can't make this up. You can. There's a 186 coming to. You can't make this up. Is that one? No, 146. Sorry. You can't make this up, man. This is what this is waiting for. You're having a laugh. You're having a laugh. So what? So they can write an article saying, "Oh, some fun yellow signal runs." Hey, stupid. It's stupid. What are we doing? So now we're just gonna be behind that. No problem. Great. Just fantastic. Unless that was carrying like the government's spare bollocks. Why is that given priority? Hello, Geordie. How you doing? Good to see you again. I'm getting the US passenger railway experience. You know what? You're right. I indeed am. You just know that a mod will be uploaded in no time fixing the grass. Bro, just like occurs every time. Within hours, a mod will come out fixing something that's broken. And it just makes you think. A random person, a random player thought, you know what, I can do this. And did it. And had the fix ready instantly. But it couldn't be done via first party. It was carrying 500 hearts and a king. If that was the case, I might understand. Freight should not have the priority, no, Andrew. Unless, literally, like ASR said, it was the US. In the US, believe it or not, US freight gets priority. And we are driving this completely with no hands. Amtrak means at least 5 hours late. I'll never get over that, man. I will never get over that. Let's drop something on my balls. This is ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. Well, slow yourself down then, train. How long would that take, Geordie? Long distance German train delayed. Yeah, but not for this stupid bastard reason. Because the game thought it was smart to let a freight train ahead of a bloody intercity express. Let it happen organically. Let it happen naturally. Let it happen beautifully. Not like this. There's no. When is the first possible instance that we get? Okay, it wasn't put aside here. It's still going. It's busy over here. Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, it's not looking good. I'm not gonna lie. What happened to you? What happened to you? The light goes green and you panic. What happened? At least we'll give some time for things to move ahead of us. Is Simco the creator of this timetable? Bro, they must be. They must be, man. What other reasonable explanation is there, really? None. There's none. Depending on which train, anywhere from 5 to 7 days. I don't think that's too bad, you know. Going across the whole country. Probably have to sell a vital organ to afford it in comfort. The prices should not be, considering passenger services are not a priority, and you're not guaranteed to get where you need to get to in a reasonable amount of time. Tickets should not be expensive, in my opinion. Average Simro Pendolino experience. That's true. That's true, bro. Mark, after this, if I remember from memory, it's, yeah, so the S-Bahn, we got an ICE run on the S-Bahn Frankfurt route, a really nice run. And then your cross-city request. Oh, really, Geordie? Okay, no, I haven't seen them. So you're basically on a moving hotel. How many trains would you need to take? Like, how many different trains? Not the cab car missing from the timetable. It's still no fix. That's crazy. I've got that mod, one of them. Hopefully not the broken one. Two or three depending on when you want to start and finish. That's not too bad, actually. That's not too bad at all. Uh-oh, camera dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, camera dead. I got an S-Bahn Frankfurt run after this one, Mark, and then your cross-city request. Oh, he gone. He gone into the abyss. Your food and drink is included in the ticket if you stay in a room. Oh, they bring it to you, or do you have to go to like a restaurant car? For goodness sake. Dining car. What's the food like? Is it actually good quality? It must be, right? For the prices they expect you to pay. Do you get free money for the delay on this train? You have to bring that up with Deutsche Bahn, unfortunately, Mark. Can't help you with that. I'm just going to let it coast until we go past 2 green signals. So that one is coming up in 1 kilometer and another one. Until then, we are coasting. Some good and some bad, really. I would be pissed, bro, if I fork out a ton of money. I want everything to be on point. I want my cab where I'm staying to be on point. I want the food to be on point. I want the general service to be on point. I want no delays. I want to depart on time and arrive on time. Anything that doesn't fit within that bracket and I'm complaining, I will become a Karen. What's the male version of a Karen again? I want to say a Kieran, but it's not a Kieran. It's something else. There's actually a male version, but I forgot. Keith. Is it Keith? I think it's Keith. Yeah, be a Keith. I've never... Actually, no, I do know a Keith. He's a pretty good guy. At least a G for the whole thing? Or per train, Geordie? Jackson, I'm looking forward to Saturday. Although I keep warning you guys. My break is coming very, 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 very soon. It's either this week or next week. So we'll see whether I end up streaming on Saturday or not. Hopefully I do. Hopefully. Per train is mad. Yeah, listen. Per train. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Per train, if I'm spending $1,000 for a journey. It's not a Darren. A Darren is I've never met somebody with Darren as their name. I have to go check something out, Mark. When you say it's added a different feel, can you elaborate, Geordie? Because I'm in two minds whether I just stay on ATS where I've got like a ton of mods. I've got like the whole US. Or most of it anyway. Or go vanilla for a short while. If it was more realistic, is it worth leaving mods behind? Realistic? Or can it wait? There you go, Mark. Nabil's giving you the legal lowdown. What you imagine it's meant to feel like. Okay. I didn't think it was going to have a big... I knew obviously the physics and everything was going to be adjusted, but I didn't think it was going to be done so to that degree. I also have... I'm using a mod, a physics mod, so I'm probably going to have to get rid of that. I can't say I was hugely satisfied with it anyway, in all honesty. I think I'll wait, though. There's no need to rush into it. I'll get to it whenever I'll get to it. Yeah, do let me know how it goes, Nabil, as well. Andrew, if you've got TSW 6, why are you playing TSW 2020, mate? Why are you keeping yourself away from the remaster and everything else? Yeah, that's what I'm low-key thinking, Nabil. That's what I'm low-key thinking. And even then, I need to ask myself, what am I going to prioritize it over that I'm currently playing? We should have got to Kern by now, you know. And we still got 20 kilometers to go. That was ridiculous. Did I get to Duran late? I don't think so. Farewell to the old route advisor, bro. You know what? I'm looking forward to experiencing it myself and then seeing how bad or good it is. In all honesty, I don't think it will bother me too much because of Truckee. Like, I've got all the information I need there. And if I need the GPS, like the HUD GPS, then that's all I'm going to need. So, I think I'm chilling, man. The hell is this coming towards me? Oh, 155. The negative feedback about the HUD and stuff. We'll see, man. Maybe I'll jump onto the game and then I just hate it. Or maybe I just love it. Or maybe I just don't feel anything at all about it. Am I going to be following this until Kern? Please say it ain't so. This dispatcher is as much a muppet as Jackson is. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's always a worse move having to make something have extra steps. It's never a good thing. Never a good thing. I'm just trying to think how often I would need that. Like, how much would it affect my gameplay? I don't know, man. We'll see. I don't think right now it will affect me too much, but we'll see, man. Yeah, so that's my point, Jordy. It's the same for me. Everything I need, I've like modified it, the Truckee like bar, so that it's got everything that I want. So I see everything that I feel like I need to see, and yeah, it does render sort of like the F3, F4, F5, F6 stuff just completely useless, even from like before. Or if I'm in a convoy. Again, I got everything I want to see in Truckee. I'm trying to think, what would I need from those new menus that I don't see in Truckee. I can see what I'm hauling, the weight of it, you know, where I'm going from, like everything, you know. Damage as well. Damage is there. Both truck damage and trailer damage, and if I'm hauling doubles or triples in ATS, for example, it gives me the damage for each one of them. Like, Truckee really has rendered the whole HUD thing pointless, to be honest. Like, the only useful HUD element for me now is the map. And so for me, it's a good thing that they've cleaned it up, so all you see is the map. Oh, I don't know if I'd compare it to Pro Mods, Truckee, Jordy. It's definitely like a massive plus. Oh, could I compare it to Pro Mods though? Hell no. I don't think I could compare anything to Pro Mods, man. Oh no, that's what. So everything I'm saying about is personal to me. Of course, if you don't use Truckee, it's a massive L potentially. But then my advice to those people would be, use Truckee. Geordie, uninstall Pro Mods. Play on the vanilla map for a week. As a matter of fact, for a day. Play the vanilla map for a day. And you'll realize how much Pro Mods actually does. I think I did a run from like somewhere in Germany and we crossed through Poland on my last ETS2 stream. I gagged. I gagged. Now, but I'm saying if you're not going to limit yourself to a particular area, if you're just going to do your regular drives, you know, exploring the entire map, bro. We drove through Poland, I think. Through the, what was the first DLC going east? We drove through going east territory. It was a disaster. And it sounds like I'm exaggerating and doing too much. I'm not. I'm not. It was bad. It was really, really flipping bad. That was my opinion on it initially, Nabil. You know how I am about like immersion and everything. So that was initially my opinion. But I think its helpfulness has outweighed its nuisanceness, if that makes sense. Like, it's just too helpful not to have. And yeah, it's a bit, you know, with the thing being pink, you know, it is quite out there and loud. But it's just too useful, man. It's too useful. What's Overwolf, Geordie? No, that's the thing, Nabil. It comes down to preference. It comes down to preference. It's just for me personally, I don't think I can play without it now. Oh, okay, okay. It sounds vaguely familiar. But I couldn't tell you for sure what its purpose was. Oh, you can customize the color of it. I actually didn't know that. I'd make it grey and a little bit opaque. I don't know if you can change the opacity of it. Surely you can, right? Should be able to. I didn't see that in the settings, though. No way. Ah. I wonder how much more it did than just what was advertised. Black and white with a different... Oh my god, you can customize the font as well. Okay, I really haven't explored all the options. I thought I had. I guess all I was really focused on is just having the elements that I wanted to have. So I know I tried to make everything half an hour long, all the requests, but I did not see this coming. They have their nose and everything. I see what you did there, Nabil. I see what you did there. How are things in Morocco, by the way? I was wondering that today. TikTok will just ignore whatever rules you set it. when I was searching for all the Moroccan stuff, and the Moroccan stuff started filling my feed, it asked me, oh, like, would you give us permission to access your location so that we can give you, you know, stuff that's like relevant? I was like, no. To be fair, I promptly regretted that, but regardless, I said no. And all of a sudden, it's now giving me stuff that's related to London and the UK, and it's not giving me the Moroccan stuff anymore. So as a surprise to absolutely nobody, TikTok is at it again. Hey, Fernbus UK DLC though. That I'm interested in. No, you're good, ASR. You're good, bro. This was not on you. This was not meant to last this long. I don't know why the dispatcher, like, did I arrive late into Durin, and then that was the reason why the dispatcher prioritized the bloody freight train ahead of me. I'm not super mad about it as well, in all honesty. It is a bit annoying just because of the nature of the stream and people having to wait longer than I would like. Like, it's cool. Bit of traffic. You know, it's more engaging than your usual run. It's just... there's just not much sense in how it was put together. Let's see how many frames we get in Frankfurt. I don't think it was that bad last time. Oh, wait, no, it was bad. It was bad. It would get really bad, then be okay, then get really bad, and then be okay, then get really bad, and then be okay again. But now I haven't got the graphics mod. That should have helped significantly. Based on something that makes more sense. That's the key. That's the key. Because if this was somehow intentional, it feels as in intentional just to give the player a more interesting run. It feels very forced. This is very, very, very forced. It has to happen naturally. That's why we need real random events, not your wiper breaks or your pantograph falls over. Hello, Fab. Getting the 7800 X3D with 57 12 GB decided. Nice. Congratulations ahead of time, man. That's a good time right there. That's a good time waiting for you, mate. It will be stable, yes. The game itself, not so much. But the system and the other games you play, they should be. Whoops. What do you want? What do you want? I've done everything I needed to do. I'm still making noise. You can't really avoid starters, I'll be honest, Fab. No matter how good a system you get, you can have the best hardware that exists. You're not avoiding the starters. You can lessen them, but you will not get rid of them completely. That is just TSW and the engine that it's running on, unfortunately. Holy moly, look at these sidings. Whoa. There's an ICE for everyone. Everyone gets to have their own ICE. So do I have to put AFB to 0 and then back up again? I think so. Why does it speak in German? I mean, it is a German train, my man, and we are in Germany. That might be why. Fab. That is just the Unreal Engine plus train game. Why do I love mods? Because they make the game better in various different ways. My main reason for why I like them is because they make the game more realistic for me. Realistic sounds, improved graphics, bugs that are fixed, realistic timetables, realistic liveries, more realistic trains. Speak English, what about if you don't understand German? Then don't drive a German train in Germany. Oh, this looks nice. How can a German be angry or upset over driving a UK train and the announcements are in English? Would that make much sense? The third tallest church? What, in the world? Oh, TGV coming in. TGV moment. Holy starter-roly. What's this meant to be? Oh my god, starter-rooney. That's all there is to see here, really, isn't it? Funky ass roundabout. Okay. Thank you very much, ASR. Now on to Jackson's S-Bahn. Jackson, are you still here? Because I know Mark is here and he's got a request. If Jackson's not here, then I'll do your one, Mark, and then I'll do his one after. I wonder if there's mods to lessen lag. There are, actually. Well, they're like I changes. But yes. You're here, Jackson? Alright, mate. Smooth. Don't know of any other Christian planets you haven't explored enough. UK roundabout that isn't anywhere in the UK but inverted. Yes. Pretty much. I had to think about that one for a while, but yes. Is the route not called S-Bahn Frankfurt? Or is it a Bahnstrecke? Yo. Oh, it's just called Frankfurt S-Bahn. Okay. $16.56 was it? Yeah. It's 53 minutes long. It's 53 minutes long. I'll do it for half an hour. I don't know if I can do that one. I can do this one. I want to see if there's one where I can start from Frankfurt. No, they will go into the evening. I'll start from Mainz and we'll go into Frankfurt at the end. How so many routes? Because the game has so many routes. There's meant to be a lint running the RB25 service inside it. It's very bad. It's very basic. Very, very, very basic. Have a button on a German tray saying English mode on. Right. Imagine if DCG had a consistent naming scheme for the DLCs. I know, right? Imagine that. Imagine if there was a consistent checklist for each DLC. Imagine if there was a consistent feature set for each DLC. Yes, Fab. I'm an ambassador. This is taking long to load. There we go. Right, first things first, the important things. My folder. I like this one. First aid kit. Toothless. What else are we missing? Okay, I didn't know that. What? I never knew that. Nitec on, GNT on, LZB on, PZB on, CFAR on. Thank you very much, boss. Have a good day. Phone. Thank you very much. Headlights dim. That's fine. I've never used the horn on this. Nice. AFB.
RFB. RFB. RFB.
Passenger lights are on. Wipers. Intermittent is fine. Yes, I do get free routes, Fab. Do I have any GWE route enhancement pack installed? No, those will cause you problems. This is... No worries, boss. I think I'm going to close the doors for requests. End of the rolling text. Thank you very much. We'll drive this until past, and then we'll drive the Birmingham Cross City route. I don't think they would mess with the signals in the bill. It was more the scenery, like all the people that were reporting issues because of that. They had issues with like weird scenery, like a bridge, for example. I think the bridge at Paddington was like really weird. It would help if I adjusted the AFP, you know? It would really help if I had done that. Can't wait for the Class 7E. Neither can I, you know. I just hope it substitutes properly and isn't like super limited and just appears in very specific places. Worst eye adaptation I've seen in my life. What, you get a red light due to a freight train? No. No, please, no. Do I like TSC? I have an interesting relationship with TSC, Fab. When it excels, it really excels. But when it doesn't, it kind of stinks. Me and TSC, we're on and off, to be honest. 612 definitely doesn't belong there. Another replacement for 622. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. There's gonna be a lot of those, Jackson. With this Sifa sound, I feel like I can spam it and make a song with maracas or something. If you're super, super bored, yes. I want the East Coast Way remaster, see if PS4 gets the remaster. I think PS4 should get the remaster. Should get the remaster on PS4. But you gotta be playing TSW6, mate. You have to play in TSW6. You're not gonna get it if you're not playing if you're in any of the other TSWs. Let's go ASR. Let's go indeed, boss. Crew to Milton is by far the best route, even though it isn't out. We'll see. We'll see. It should be good, right? It should be good. All Aboard Studios haven't... Well, they disappointed some. They haven't really disappointed... Well, they disappointed me a little bit, but... That's more a personal pet peeve as opposed to like an actual problem. Oh, I should be at 60 already. Whoops. Can you push for a Frankfurt Cologne route, please? So over time, please. Listen, I do not hold that level of power as an ambassador. TSW6 has been the best TSW so far. Yeah, I agree with the announcements and everything for sure. Hello, Surf. I'm doing well, thank you, my man. How are you doing? Nabil Bilaman Hadar. Remember when he said he don't experience stars in TSW? I do remember that. I do remember that, ASR. And at the time that I said that, I mean, unless your eye sockets were empty, you would have seen that because you see what I see. However, in recent months, it's been interesting to say the least. It's been interesting. That's good to hear, sir. You know what? I don't mind a 375 or a 377 with its little window, little envelope window, but I can always appreciate a big view. And you know what? You know when I really appreciated a wide windscreen when I was playing in VR with the HST, because I was like there. You feel it a lot more than just watching it through a monitor. Not another stupid TSR. This was maybe it was a TSR that done us before, you know. Maybe we were delayed coming into Duran. Do you think East Coast Mainline will get a full route to King's Cross? Depends how long it is, man. But apparently, like going from King's Cross, there's not much to really see until you go quite a distance. And that quiet distance is usually longer than what we usually get in game. So I'm not super hopeful about it, but we'll see ultimately. Yeah, that would be nice, Fab. That would be nice. It won't happen, but it would be nice to get all of that in TSW7. How can I say no to what? Sorry, Nabil. Is that to me? Kind of looks like a spaceship window. I hear it. I hear it. I think it's more the overall shape of it that gives that impression. Is the 5070 better or worse than the 3080 Ti? Better, as far as I understand. But it's better to do your own research on top of whatever I say. TSW7 sounds weird. It sounds weird now because it's not a thing. It won't sound weird when it comes. I hate the flashing snow effects, man. I can't imagine it being difficult to implement it properly. Oh, you were talking to Jackson? Okay. When are we meant to be getting this Japanese route? Listen, I said earlier in the stream, Jordy, for me, personally, the 232, the 420, and the Tadame line are all in the same bucket. All just, I'm not expecting them. Let's put it that way. I'm not expecting them. The 313 DLC is so bad. Is it? What's bad about it aside from the AWS issue? Either AWS or DSD, which is gonna get sorted out with the remaster. Tadame will never come. At this point, I'm very much open to the possibility of that personally. King's Cross is in the game, but you can't get to it. Yes, it is on the Mildmay line, I think. There's a lot on the Mildmay line. Johannes was very optimistic. God knows when we're going to get that extension as well, by the way. What about the Czech thing? Yeah, Jordy, Northern Line, would it be good though? It's ATO. I've been in one in the cab and I enjoyed it. Hypothetically. But yeah, I would like the Metropolitan Line personally. My utmost priority would be the Metropolitan Line, then Piccadilly. And I would only want the District Line, 2000s District Line, if it's going to be done to perfection. Otherwise, leave it alone. It's better not to touch it at all. I don't know what the old school Northern Line was like, but they've had the current train since the 70s. Not a single word at all about the 420 Nabil. Oh my days, bro. They thought they were slick. What's that really heavy area on this route, apart from Frankfurt? I forgot the name of it. It features in Frankfurt folder as well. They're gonna make the Waterloo and City Line, bro. With how easy it is, I'm surprised they haven't done it yet. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'd love to be a tube driver. I don't think I'd like to be a tube driver for the Waterloo and City Line, man. Like with how much you'd be getting paid for it, it would be funny for the first week, and then you would just hate your life, man. With like other metro systems too. I'm not really too knowledgeable in other ones, in all honesty. All I'm really fussed about, in all honesty, is the underground. Waterloo and City Line causes depression. Well, I mean, considering it only takes people to and from work, you know, it's not unreasonable. That's not an unreasonable assumption. Tube knowledge is awful, Geordie. I mean, mine's not completely perfect, mate. All I know is about the Northern Line. I just go according to the name of the train. So the Piccadilly line is 1970. Sorry, the Piccadilly is 1973. The Northern Line is 1996. Or thereabouts. I don't want to slide. Oh, plane. I love the sounds. They all sound so clean. It's like I'm watching an icy Lockviewer vid. No ASR, no. No, not home. Then I guess it's always like the scales are always balanced because it both takes you home and to work. So, like, you'll be depressed in the mornings and then happy to see it. But then you know the tube's gonna be packed. You're smelling everyone, you're breathing everyone's breath, smelling everyone's smell. And everyone's gonna be like, everyone's gonna look tired and distraught coming from work, long day. Ew. Not a great picture to paint, in all honesty. Imagine A350, 1000 branding leaks and the theories they'd make. I don't know what theories they'd make. No, Jackson, because the last time you did that, it manifested. I reject that in its entirety. They think FSW too. Hopefully not. Let's leave that buried in the backyard. Let's not try and resurrect that. Let's not do the whole 3 days thing. Let's leave it. Let's leave that one alone, man.
Zifa.
That would cause depression. So have I, Geordie. I mean, I think decent pretty much covers it, innit? It's like it's not nothing great about it, nothing too terrible about it. Decent. I think that's a perfect description for it. Buried in the Asobo backyard, yeah. Well, I think it's buried in Dovetail's backyard, right? I don't know if we're even going to make it to Frankfurt Flughafen. We should, right? Oh, wait, how is this meant to take 53 minutes? Sorry, it was a 58 minutes or whatever it was. Frankfurt's not too far beyond the airport. Better than 787, really? How? What, in terms of like just issues?
Zifa.
It's gonna take 30. Oh, it's gonna take 38 minutes. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I'm fine with that. As a passenger, you've been on both. Oh, from a passenger perspective too. Okay. So what didn't you like about the 787? Jackson, what channel did you get all these things from? They're quite cool. Props to whoever created them. I want to copy them. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to copy them. I'll hold myself back, but I want to copy them. Also, I thought I changed my subscriber badge. I want to change it. What did I have in mind earlier? Oh yeah. So, if you've been subbed for a long time. Okay, basically, I want to do something with the TSW logos from, like, let's say TSW 2020, maybe TSW2 to TSW6. But I don't know whether to make the new subs, if somebody's only subbed for like 1 month, TSW6, and then the longer you've been subscribed, like the more old school the logo, or do I start on like TSW 2020 and then go back from there? Hightower LP. You know what? Shout out to him. If he's if he's streaming when we finish, I'll give him a raid. Just for his cool emotes. Just don't believe in the humidity air stuff making you feel better. The window blinds are annoying. How the crew control them. The crew control the window blinds. TSW6 are newbies. Okay. Thank you for responding, Nabil. Thank you for helping out. 787 doesn't have any tail or belly cams. I'm not gonna lie, I've never been in a plane that has them, so it doesn't really make a difference either way for me. Streams very rarely. Is he one of those people that streams very rarely but gets like thousands of people watching him when he does? And like 1 billion subs. Similar logo for OGs. How about or no? Oh, I think we're gonna. Oh no, I need to focus because we're not gonna stop on the platform. I need to take control here. Oh snap. Oh snap. Oh crap. We've done it again, I think. Don't know how hard the brakes are gonna stick. Oh, we're good, I think. We're good, we're good, we're good. Oh, hello, cab car. Fancy seeing you here. Oh wait, this stops me on the platform. On the track monitor, it looks like the signal's quite a bit further from the platform, but no, it would have stopped us quite well. That's okay. Nice livery. I just caught the end of it. We would have gone beyond our stop marker. Heavy starter, holy. He's a change driver in Germany. Ah. Maybe my range. Oh, fair enough. Well, he's gone through quite an effort for these emotes. Shout out to him. How about you stop subscribing to my channel? Bro, I'm down to 5 subs. Please don't. There was a time when I could say, do what you want. As a matter of fact, do what you want. But please consider the fact that I've only got 5 subs. But do what you want. You do have free will, as Nabil has said. You do have free will. As a matter of fact, end your streak. Don't subscribe anymore. LZB covers your balls. Not quite. It might cover the head, but not the entire thing down to the balls, unfortunately. To 20 subs. Yeah, decent. Does he stream his actual like runs by any chance? No, he can't. There's a couple truck drivers that stream like their journeys. That's cool, man. That's very cool. I wanted to do that when I was doing my food delivery stuff, but alas, could never figure out the microphone. And it's just so... It shouldn't be as difficult as it is to stream directly via Twitch. It really shouldn't be. It's embarrassing. He streams CSW, nice. You know it's bad that I'm not subbed. It's true, you know. That's actually a marker for how dire the situation is. And Irowan is on break between shifts sometimes. I was really considering that when I was taking overtime shifts. Deutschland schnellste Klimaschütze. Started on YouTube. YouTube's tough for streams, man. I don't really understand it. I started on YouTube too, and I've always somehow been more successful on Twitch. Psst. It's psst, the German equivalent for shh. I didn't know that was translated. Is it, Nabil? I respect you, bro. Appreciate you, boss. I mean, quite basic. You know, grey hoodie, little blue shirt underneath, navy dark blue. Just calm, you know? It's quite warm, so I've opened it up. But I can give you the Brixton Bully vibe if I do that. Like, you know, as a road change driver rating the rally, the Expert 101, which drives IRL, for example. Yeah, I like those types of videos. Yeah, they're good. Quite popular sometimes, I think, between 20 and 40k. Yeah. Deservedly so. Those are very cool videos. Where's the Zelensky? I don't know who that is. Mark, you still around, boss man? Views all good on the 2 with that. I just gotta find my audience, man. Find people that can relate, you know. Volodymyr Zelensky. Is that actually his name? I don't think I've ever known his first name. Bro said that was the fun part. I'm inclined to agree a little bit. But it was annoying, man. Bro, what the heck was wrong with it? And then the fact that the video never played as well, that sucked, man. And honestly, since you've added it in the bill, I just haven't had the time, bro, to like, you know, see what I can do about it. You know, he did need the support. He did. He did. He really did, man. That makes sense. That makes sense. It loots because, yeah. Actually, you know what? And then maybe if people started like donating, then maybe he would have stopped asking, and the loop would have stopped. What do you mean this time, Jackson? I did it last time. And I did it this time as well. I know what I'm doing, boss. Don't underestimate me. I'm not convinced. I don't know whether the speed signs and mileposts in Simro have like done something to me. But the ones here look so wrong and like too big. If they're accurate, fair enough, but my perspective has been distorted. Has Mark left us? He's gonna miss his request. I felt like he was really looking forward to it. My brain and eyes are now property of Simra, God forbid. Did I just miss a 60? I think I did. Will AFB slow me down in time before PZB does me? Yes, nice. This is the AFB I like. When it works with you, it supports you. You can trust it. That's real emotional, man. If you can't trust your AFP, who can you trust?
Zifa.
Definitely not her. It's supposed to be actually readable. Whoa. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. If you can't give us money, I need to actually learn how to set up the GSMR in German trains. It's a bit embarrassing.
You can't give us some financial support. Okay, please give us a credit, and we will give you back money after the war.
Please. Hey, it doesn't loop. Let's go. He fixed it. What a guy. What a legend. He's back. Still no video though. We need to sort out the video. I need to have a look at that. Oh, the video. Really? What? Because it kept trying to play the video over and over? It loops when it's an MP4. Ah, and there's nothing you can do about that? There's no setting for it not to? You can do a 10-hour version of the clip. You know what? Maybe I should do that. I should just let the video loop. You know, like how we did it with the Subway Surfers overnight. I think I should do that with this one.
Zugbeeinflussung.
You didn't find anything. That's so odd, man. There's no way there wouldn't be a setting for that. Because people like Carter. How does Carter do it? How does Carter always have a video for everything? Does he do it through sound
can't
alerts?
give us some financial support. Okay, please give us a credit, and we will give you back money.
What gets me
After the war.
is the desperation in his voice. Like, bro's realized he's got half a tank left on his Bugatti, and the bank's running low. What does Carter use then? I need to ask him. Oh, here the starters begin. ASR, get ready, mate. You're gonna have a field day with this one. When Icy Lockfuhrer doesn't clear Seafar in 0.0004 seconds, it reminds me that he's human. Oh, really? I hope people weren't trolling him. You don't start, these are freezers. My guy, make what you will with it, man. I'll leave it to you. The floor's open. Ah, right. I think you might have to quote me on this one, but oh, sorry, don't quote me on this one. But I think you can do it so that it doesn't use channel points or bits or anything. Get the lube and the paper towels. Yes, Jackson, I will. Zelensky's definitely got a couple Ferraris, you know. Surely he's definitely got a LaFerrari and an SP2. He must do. Coming into Frankfurt in the snow. It's not exactly rush hour, so there might be a saving grace, but we shall see. Honestly, so far, it's actually not terrible. Zugbeeinflussung. Hello, Mark. Oh, just in time, mate. We're just pulling into Frankfurt. We're about to get the Birmingham City Cross up and running thing. Sad wife's mansion. Isn't that more Trump, Geordie? More than anyone. Was it the route enhancements in the bill? No way is this like the one problem that you were trying to fix? I guess quite around 2 AM. That's when the crackheads come out, man. One wanted to fight one the other day. I don't think I told you the story. One wanted to fight me. Was doing the school run. I had the kids with me on the bus, and bro just started sparking up. He just started smoking crack on the bus. I started telling him to get off the bus. And then when I started getting aggressive, because he wasn't listening, he was like, "Oh, you know what? Come on then, let's go downstairs." We were at the top. He was like, "Come on, let's go downstairs and get off the bus." I was like, "Okay, cool." So I went downstairs with him, and then I just left him downstairs. Oh, I did tell it. Okay. I mean, if anyone needs to hear that story, it's you. Oh yeah. No. I was pretty sure I told you, but I wasn't sure about Jackson. Jackson's got he got a fetish for two things: sink pissing and crackheads. Yeah, just for immersion purposes, honestly, Jackson. Then I can just put the VR headset and just pretend I'm just beating them up. Aren't they both the same thing, Geordie? It's like saying what's worse, a crackhead or a knee? Knee's London slang for them. Ah, it's snowing under the canopy. Is it open? It's not open, is it? It's meant to be glass, I think. Yo, this is actually quite smooth. It's been quite smooth coming in. It hasn't been a perfect 60, but hasn't been a starter fest. What have you got to say about that, ASR? Are you disappointed? You are disappointed. How disappointed are you? Very. That's a shame. Sorry you feel that way. Go and flip and study. Is this the mod that fills this up, or is this actually busy by default? Host. Oh, whoa. Yo, do your job, mate. Buche. Top seller and it's nothing. Real. You want to ask about the training center? Damn. Chinese loss with Tory link. Host secret police station. Huh? What scandal is this? Portheads are where it's at. Nah, man. You know what? A lot of potheads that say they can't quit. No, that say they can quit at any time. They actually can't. People are addicted to weed. Deny it all you like. People are addicted to weed. I didn't ignore them, ASR. Only a little fondle. That's a shame. We were expecting the full ramp. What's a mod, Nabil? What, the newspaper? Do I have the mod timetable? I do. Let's do that. What train do you want to see, Mr. Mark? What train do you want to see? Just let me know when I got you. Oh, thank you, Nabil. I had one the other day and he fell down the stairs. A train that gets you from A to B. A train that gets you from A to B. Let's do a BTP. Oh, it's only 10 minutes. We got 15. We got 15. You know what? What can we do with the Voyager? Anything lengthy? Oh, God. Hello? Let's do this one, 18. Nope, too late, Mark. You wanted to get from A to B. I'm getting your ass to from A to B. In the Voyager. We are going on a voyage. Bon voyage. They said as they jumped into the Voyager. Have you got the liveries for it, Nabil? It's a different mod pack than the first Great Western one. A and B is whatever you want, ASR. Honestly, mate. That's the beauty of it all. Look, V1.18 or something. These all shouldn't be on. It does sound good, doesn't it? All lights are working. You'll love to see it. Oh, the signals look good, don't they? It's a busy news street, I must say. Impressive. Oh, got another 170 all the way over there. Something's coming in somewhere. This is all busy over here. What's moving? Something's driving. There's something else coming in. Ah, it's you, Pendolino. Look how beautiful this is. I love you, my console people, but how do you deal with it? How do you deal with it? Yeah, smooth in the bill. Yeah, those are the ones, bro. No, they should be mixed. They should be mixed. But as I was checking yesterday, I think when I installed the mod, I could barely find any. I had to go quite a while in my search. Should we go out with a roar? Yeah. Let's give it some beans. Give it some beans. Oh wait, too many beans. Too much beans. Why do I appear in the files from Mr. Jeffrey E? That should have been redacted. It's so funny to watch him go way down and says, "Yes, Mark, this is the last request." Nah, not tonight, Jordy. If we're still going next week, then you'll have your chance then. But the stream must end. The show will not go on, unfortunately. Hello? Hello? Yo, hello. Hello, what are you doing? What are we doing here? Whoa! Oh my god, it's creating new ones. It keeps creating new ones. Oh my god. Bro, close third rails now. Hello? Oh, cool, boys, we're cooked. We're good. I'm never using it again. That's a lie. If you have too many beans, why don't you put them on a piece of bread? I don't have a response. I don't know what that was about, bro. It's never happened. Where is Connor? Connor just disappears for like 3 years. He'll come back. Oh yeah, love me a proper timetable. That is how you know Jackson is a true German resident. It feels at home with delays. No, Mark, let's not see it happen again. Let's not have that happen again, boss. I was ready for that to brick my PC. I thought we were done for. Cooked, as the youth might say. What is up with the ballast by the platform? Looks kind of AIDSy. Yeah, he's been made jobless, bro. It was, bro, AI got him. AI got him, bro. It took his job. That's crazy, man. We witnessed it live. Now he needs to do it for TSC streams. AI got our boy, man. How about no? Just how about no? Stop. Third Rolls was cooking. Third Rolls was cooking my PC, bro. I wanted to cook, but not like that. What's going on in the middle of this track? The hell are all these things? We got VTubers streaming. Who knows what the future holds? You know what? It's true. You know what the hell did that sign say? Poor adhesion site. I do what I want. Ask Alan. What, Alan from Alan Thompson Sim? This ain't his work. I need to ask him why he didn't give All Aboard Studios his Class 90. Yeah, should get political. It's an LWD stream. You gotta get political at some point. This is it. Oh, a little bit of a bounce. ASR, remember when you sent us that crazy video, bro, and you said it was normal suspension. What were you thinking, man? That's why I was telling us you got 11.78 out of 10. Pissing me off, man. I genuinely would pay for TSW route annotations just for the weather. You know what? I hear it. I actually hear it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm personally not too fussed about the annotations. They're a nice touch, but I can live without them. I don't know if I can go back to... Well, no, I cannot go back to dynamic weather, the default one. Absolutely not. That stuff is magic, man. But you know that announcements mod that also had the bad one that also has Ebula, Tim. It now also has real life weather. My man's trying to do it all. Jack of all trades, master of none. Ebula barely works. Tim barely works. When you try to like use it on another device, the announcements are pure trash. Can't speak on the weather though, but it doesn't seem to have the same level of like you can't play with it as much as you can with this one. Transformed your experience, bro. Honestly, it blew my mind at how good the dynamic weather actually could be. I was not expecting it. What are you talking about, Jackson? Conquering what HQ? Well, the data probably coming from ChatGPT. And then he'll come up with some BS excuse. I don't know if I could I didn't know if I could license the weather, if I had permission to license the weather. Oh, I got some mods for this one. I was wondering why there was so much going on like off the track. ASR, how do you know it doesn't go up and down like a rabbit in reality? The API is not allowed for public use. It's ridiculous, man. Imagine choosing to make your mod inferior. Like, that's your work. It's something you should hold with pride. And you yourself have tarnished it. No one else has come to ruin it for you. This looks gorgeous, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. This looks beautiful. Pedal to the metal, baby. Do we get a seal noise finally? There's two different noises they make. Hey CP, how you doing? Welcome. There's two different noises they make. The first one is when they do the head move. And they go like... There's that one. That's the first one. And then there's another one they go where they go... That's it. Those are the two they make. There's your sea lion sounds. With a effect as well. It's also funny how the mod author didn't reply to my comment and chose to ignore it instead. Just replied to other comments. You know what? I understand it. I did that recently. Somebody pointed something out that was true, that was wrong in a video, and I've ignored the comment, and I will respond to another one if somebody adds it. CP, not even in the like time, like, you know, like the 0 to 3 months, 3 months plus, etc., etc. Not even there. Like, it wasn't there at all. I saw that, Nabil. I clicked on it. I don't remember what made me click on it, but I clicked on it, yeah. And there was that complaint. Bro needs to shut up and fix his mod, man. Stop talking crap, bro. He's built something, it's gonna have an expectation. Meet the expectation. Not a local tour guide is given the same energy as Myron did. What did he say again to somebody? Oh, check it yourself. When somebody asked, oh, does it work for TSW 5 or something, or TSW 4? Bro's like, check it yourself. I don't know. Some of these mod authors are off their rocker, mate. I know the picture. What was the time frame? We're going to Italy this weekend. Are you gonna have Domi as your tour guide? He's gonna be waiting for you at the station with a furry suit. Holding up a sign that says CP. Or maybe that's not a good idea in a furry suit. Oh, is it ICR? Oh, bro, these are mad, man. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I'm not even going to mention the recent one that Marin was involved in. It's probably better I don't talk about that one. CP just means ciao por tres. O comboyo de Portugal. Oh snap! That's the brakes. It's not clear that like, when you go into the brake in, it just shows it percentage, and you think that you're in the throttle range, but you're not. It deceives me every time, and it does break my heart a little bit. Oh, I love my wife, man. She makes good food. Oh, this is a hell of a gradient. Jesus. I've never like physically noticed a gradient outside of VR. Whoa. Until now. Shush, 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 shush. Why is that a problem, Jackson? Why is that possibly a problem? What's bad about NS? I knew you were into some weird funky stuff, Jackson. I knew it. The Sync Pistons was just like it was like a TARDIS, it's like a door to something way bigger. You already got a selfie with the new president of Portugal. How have you managed that? I think I saw that one too, Nabil. I think I saw that one, and usually he's a decent guy. Normally, I don't remember the like when that was written. I didn't check, but I've seen it. I was like, raw. Even you, everyone's just switching up, man. They get a couple hundred downloads, and they become like, yo, a new number. Who this? He visited. What do you mean? Let's say he visited the coffee next to your school. Hold on a second. What did he really do near your school, CP? What do you mean? Let's say. What did he really do at your school? Yeah, no, I'm not surprised, Jackson. I'm not surprised. They change once a PayPal donation comes in. If you haven't bought me a coffee, don't talk to me. That was actually it. No, brother. The fact that you said let's just say, let's just say it was a coffee shop near my school. Something, and you got a selfie. Oh. Something's happened, CP. I understand if you don't want to talk about it. Something has happened there. There you go, Mark. Hopefully that that was enough for your fix. Oh, hello. Whoa. -6 FPS. Yeah, let's just say hypothetically speaking. Most loitering at local schools. Ah, man. It's crazy, man. It's called the streaming. Is your guy definitely not streaming, Jackson? He isn't. Okay. Who are we raiding then? The actual president of Portugal is known to be the president of the most selfies taken. What a guy. Guy not streaming. Oh, damn. Darn, man. I was really looking forward to that one. Hey. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat if you haven't joined the Discord already. Follow if you haven't followed already. Like if you haven't liked already. Sub if you haven't subbed already. I love you all. Raid the president. Yeah, at this point, he's probably streaming as well. Nah, he's quit, man. He's on to greener pastures. He's called Marcelo, but everyone calls him Marcelfies. You know what? It sounds like you've got really cute stuff going on in Portugal. It's nice, when the country is aligned with the government. We can't relate over here, boss. It'd be really nice if we had the cute name for Keir Starmer, Unfortunately, the game's the game, man. Oh, see, Nabil, what you've done there, mate. I can't say. Can't say. Can't say I'm with that one, man. Okay, Starling. You see, that's the problem. It shouldn't be that. It's what it is. And some may say rightfully so. But it shouldn't, man. It's sad. It's heartbreaking, actually. It's heartbreaking. Thank you for the 1 bit, Nabil, man. Appreciate it, man. 1 cent for 1 gallon. Respect. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Are we due to stream tomorrow? I think we are. What are we streaming tomorrow? Simrel? Is it a bit of SR? Where's the schedule? Multiplayer and or scenarios. I'm not gonna lie. After yesterday's experience, it's gonna be multiplayer. At 11 a.m. Oh, Nabil. Nabil, remove any class 166 mods, any HST mods that you had before. The 101, the class 101 mod, remove that. Remove, like, if you have like a TOD 4, like the mod that brings TOD 3 routes to TOD 4, remove that. That's all I can think of at the top of my head. Nah, Jackson, bro. Anyway, yeah, thank you very much for hanging out, guys. It's been great. It's actually been quite a good stream, I think. Yeah, do so, Nabil. Otherwise, bro, just do. See, if you from the beginning you did the whole mods thing, you'd be good right now, bro. But yeah, hopefully catch you guys tomorrow. It is an early one. Sorry, it can't be an evening one because that time is dedicated to my family. And hopefully I'll see you guys then. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Health is wealth. And until the next one, peace out.